Hey guys, this is Craig, and I'm doing vlog number 18. And I normally don't remember dreams, but when I do, a lot of them are prophetic, or they're kind of like dreams that come true. And this has happened many times when I've metal detected. It usually has to do with metal detecting, and I always kept records on how many artifacts I was digging each year, and I used to have goals on. I always like to try to dig at least 100 buttons every year. I think my record was 600 or 700 in one year, but I had this one year where I had one day to find the 100th button, and so I went to sleep, and I had this dream, and in the dream, I was up on this, what at first I thought was this hill, and when I was looking around, I noticed it was rectangle, and the walls were straight up and down, and I realized that I was at a fort that was built in the 1600s by the French and the English, I think, to try to keep the Spanish out of this one creek. There was a major creek that ran right next to it. This was in Stafford County, and so during the dream, I'm up on this, up on this hill, and in the middle was all these trees, and it was just covered with trees. And when I looked out over the forest that was down there, I noticed there was this one gigantic tree that was just huge, and it was quite a ways away in the middle of probably a couple hundred yards into the woods from that spot. So anyway, I got up and I drove down there, and there was a commuter lot nearby, so I just walked over to the creek and just walked up the creek, and then I climbed up on the fort, and when I looked out over the woods, I could see the tree, and I said, "Oh my God, there's that tree," and it was just calling to me. So I climbed down, and I decided I'd just walk toward the tree, swinging my machine, and I didn't get any signals at all until I reached the tree. It took me probably about a half an hour to get to the tree, because I was, sweeping back and forth trying to see if there was anything there. And I got within, I guess, about 3 feet from the tree, and I got a signal. And I dug down I had a Nautilus, which was a relic hunting machine made by Jerry Tyndall, and it was all metal and discriminate at the same time, no meter. It was one of the best. It was called the Button Machine. I used it for many years, and a lot of people in Stafford and places where there was good ground, this machine was just killing it back then. And so anyway, I was like, oh my God, I got a button right here. It's crazy. So I moved around and started hunting on the other side of the tree. I hunted around the tree and kind of moved back about 2 or 3 feet, and I got a signal on the other side, exactly on the other side. And I was down digging it, and I popped a 1854 half dime out of the ground, and I was like, wow. So anyway, I happened to look up, and on the tree, my friend Mike, who I've known since I was 12 years old, had gone with my friend Steve a lot metal detecting, and he didn't have a detector. And later on, I gave him a couple of my detectors so he could, go out and hunt. And he has an Equinox now, but I looked up, and he had scratched on the tree, and he put CSA, MK for his initials, and the date. And I was like, oh my God, it is crazy. And so that was, probably one of the wilder ones. I'll be talking about another dream I had sometime soon. But tell me what you guys think. Have you ever had dreams that have told you where to find relics? All right, guys. Have a wonderful day.